Jason here from Real Property Management, and today I'm going to talk to you about a recent call I had with a client of ours. They had a house that they were putting up for sale and wanted to get a quick closing so they could quickly act on a new investment. And while this is no surprise in our busy market here in the Toronto area, they did run into a few hiccups that they never anticipated in their plans. So in Ontario, the landlord does not have an option to evict a tenant to sell. There's just no room for it in the legislation. There's no notices to give in that way. And often it turns out you have to negotiate or work with the tenant or the new buyer to end this tenancy. Well, they couldn't believe that. So they had their realtor call me. And after about half an hour of reviewing the situation with the realtor, they quickly realized that this is a common problem in the marketplace. People often get into an agreement of sale guaranteeing vacant possession and have no way of enforcing that. And this scenario, the client actually ended up in default because they weren't advised correctly and didn't make arrangements for their tenants to move out properly and on time to meet their closing agreement. So be aware and be knowledgeable to yourself that you do have to set up the appropriate steps, whether it's an N12 notice to agree with the tenant that the buyer is going to move into the property, or it's an N11 with you and the tenant agreeing to end the tenancy and have them move out. Nobody wants to be stuck in a pickle. You don't want to find out last minute. And the more of these things that you can plan ahead, the easier it's going to be. As a professional property manager normally has regular contact with your tenants, we might be able to ease the situation or provide some highlights into what their future plans are. So be prepared, know what you're getting into, and be careful about those guarantees on vacant possession.